When I was a child, I always wanted to be a superhero. I want to save the world and make everyone happy. But I know that I need superpower to make my dream come true. So I used to embark on their imaginary journeys to find intergalactic objects from planet Captain, which was a lot of fun, but didn't yield much result. When I grew up and realized science fiction was not a good source for superpowers, I decided instead to embark on a journey of real science to find a more useful truth. I started my journey in California with a UC Berkeley 30-year longitudinal student that examined the photo of students in an old yearbook and tried to make sure their successes and well-being throughout their life. By measuring the students' smiling, researchers were able to predict how fulfilling and long-lasting a subject marriage would be, how well she would source on standardized test of well-being, and how inspiring she would be to others. In another yearbook, I stumbled upon Barack Obama's picture. When I first saw his picture, I thought that his superpower come from his supercolor, but now I know it was all in his smile. Another aha moment come from a 2010 Wayne State University research project that looked into per 1915's baseball card of major league players. The researchers found that the spring of the player's smile could actually predict the spring of his life. Players who didn't smile in their picture lived an average of only 72.9 years, where players with spring smile lived an average of almost 18 years. The good news is that we are actually born smiling. Using 3D ultrasound technology, we can now see that developing babies appear to smile even in the womb. When they are born, babies continue to smile entirely, most in their sleep, and even blind babies smile to the sound of the human voice. Smiling is one of the most basic, biologically uniform expression of all human. In study conducted in popular news genre, Paul Ekman, the world's most renowned researchers on fiction expressions, found that even members of the voice tribe, who are completely disconnected from Western culture and also known for their unusual cannibalism rituals, attribute smell to description of situation the same way you and I would. So from popular new genre to Hollywood, all the way to modern art in Beijing, we smile often and use smile to express joy and satisfaction. How many people here in this room smile more than 20 times per day? Raise your hand if you do. Oh wow! Outside of this room, more than a third of us smile more than 20 times per day, whereas less than 14% of us smile less than 5. In fact, those with the most amazing superpowers are actually children who smile as many as 400 times per day.